The evolutionary canvas of NPCs in modern gaming. Non-playable characters, NPCs, have been an integral part of video games since the medium's inception. Initially serving as simple background elements or basic quest givers, NPCs have undergone a remarkable transformation over the decades. This evolution mirrors the broader maturation of video games as a storytelling medium, reflecting advancements in technology, narrative complexity, and artistic vision within the industry. Historically, NPCs were often limited to static roles, providing basic information or serving as obstacles for the player to overcome. They were typically one-dimensional, offering little in terms of character depth or narrative contribution. However, as game design has evolved, so too has the role of NPCs within virtual worlds. Modern NPCs have transitioned from background elements to dynamic, plot-driving characters. This shift is exemplified by characters like Ellie from The Last of Us. Ellie's role transcends that of a simple companion; she becomes a central figure in the narrative, with her own character arc that deeply influences both the story and the player's emotional journey. Her growth from a vulnerable child to a hardened survivor parallels the player's own progression through the game, creating a symbiotic relationship between player and NPC that was rarely seen in earlier gaming eras. Contemporary NPCs are characterized by their complex backstories, nuanced motivations, and capacity for growth throughout the game's narrative. This depth allows players to form meaningful connections with these virtual characters, often evoking emotional responses comparable to those elicited by well-crafted characters in literature or film. Gaunter O'Dim from The Witcher 3 stands as a prime example of this newfound complexity. Far from a stereotypical villain, O'Dim embodies moral ambiguity, challenging players to question their assumptions and grapple with complex ethical dilemmas. His character serves not only the immediate needs of the plot but also prompts deeper reflection on themes of choice, consequence, and the nature of evil. The evolution of NPCs has seen them shift from peripheral figures to central pillars of narrative structure. This transition has allowed for richer, more nuanced storytelling within games. Dutch van der Linde in Red Dead Redemption 2 exemplifies this trend. As the leader of the gang to which the player character belongs, Dutch's decisions and character development drive much of the game's narrative. His gradual descent into moral decay and madness serves as a powerful counterpoint to the player's journey, enriching the game's themes of loyalty, disillusionment, and the end of an era. Modern NPCs often serve as vehicles for exploring complex philosophical and ethical questions. They allow games to delve into issues of identity, consciousness, and the nature of existence in ways that resonate deeply with players. Nick Valentine from Fallout 4 embodies this trend. As a synthetic being with implanted human memories, Valentine grapples with questions of identity and what it means to be human. Through interactions with Valentine, players are prompted to consider profound questions about consciousness and the nature of self, elevating the game's narrative beyond mere entertainment to a form of philosophical inquiry. The diversity and depth of NPC roles in modern games significantly enhance player immersion. NPCs now serve as mentors, friends, foes, and guides, offering a range of interactions that enrich the gaming experience. These relationships often evolve based on player choices, creating a sense of agency and consequence that deepens engagement with the game world. Sojiro Sakura in Persona 5 illustrates this dynamic. Initially stern and distant, Sojiro's relationship with the player character can evolve over time, revealing layers of complexity and warmth. This progression not only adds depth to the game's social simulation aspects but also provides emotional touchstones that ground the player in the game's world. Well-crafted NPCs contribute significantly to the creation of authentic and immersive game worlds. By populating virtual environments with characters that have their own lives, relationships and routines, developers can create worlds that feel alive and responsive to the player's presence. The interrelationships between NPCs, their reactions to world events, and their evolving narratives all contribute to a sense of place and time that extends beyond the player's immediate actions. The evolution of NPCs has been made possible by significant technical advancements in game development. Improved AI systems allow for more complex and reactive NPC behaviors. Enhanced graphics and animation capabilities enable more nuanced emotional expression and non-verbal communication. Advanced dialogue systems and high-quality voice acting further contribute to the believability and impact of NPC interactions. The evolution of NPCs has played a crucial role in elevating video game narratives to new heights. By enabling more complex storytelling and deeper character development, NPCs have helped to blur the lines between games and other narrative media. This has broadened the appeal of video games, attracting audiences who might previously have dismissed the medium as simplistic or juvenile. Critical recognition of video games as a legitimate art form has grown in parallel with these advancements. The depth and complexity of modern NPCs have contributed to games being analyzed and appreciated for their narrative and thematic content, not just their gameplay mechanics. The evolution of NPCs in modern gaming represents a significant milestone in the maturation of video games as a storytelling medium. From simple background elements, NPCs have grown into complex, narratively crucial figures that drive plots, explore philosophical themes, and create deeply immersive world experiences. As technology continues to advance, the future of NPCs in gaming looks bright. We can anticipate even more nuanced characters, more responsive and dynamic interactions, and new ways of using NPCs to tell compelling stories and create immersive worlds. This evolution underscores the unique strengths of video games as a medium. By allowing players to interact with and form relationships with complex virtual characters, games offer a level of immersion and emotional engagement that is distinct from other forms of media. As NPCs continue to evolve, they will undoubtedly play a crucial role in shaping the future of interactive storytelling, cementing video games' place as a powerful and influential medium in the 21st century.